record on this computer. There we go. So they're organizing the college fair, and they're doing it a little differently, a lot more electronic and a lot more outreach. So we may have a bigger college fair than we did in the past.
Nice.
Oh.
And we already know we have an enormous college fair, but they're actually, each of the alumni officers are reaching out to the individual colleges now that are in the area and talking to them. So it's pretty impressive how involved all of them are getting right now.
Yeah, that's good.
I am not sure if Tulani is still with NERA. I haven't heard yet. There was a little falling out, and last I heard she quit, but we'll see if that is still the case. So I don't know if they'll be looking for officers in either the next semester or the semester after. So, but we're moving and grooving, and Jody is our representative to headquarters, which is really cool. So she conveys anything that happens with their organization to headquarters, and then so there's more of a continuous support going on now.
Is Jody like the chair of it, or?
She's only an executive vice president, so she's only like a member.
Oh.
Really taken a step up and just dedicated herself. She organized that fundraiser and everything else. So they're in the process of revising their bylaws again and all this other stuff. So it looks really good.
That's great.
So you guys will be hearing NERA a lot more, and they'll actually be doing stuff. So they'll have get-togethers, and they'll have all this other stuff going on. So, and they're going to help you guys with your breakout sessions or ed forums, whatever we want to call them.
Oh, good. Yeah, we said we were going to put a NERA person in with each group, right?
Yep, and that's our plan now, because I mean they really want to help, and that's what they're being told. Their role is a support role.
Yeah.
It's not a, be in the limelight type of thing. They're there to just be a support for the entire region, which I like. Awesome. I don't know where Masanvi is. He said he was going to call in. So. All right. Well, let's get looking at it. I did send out the mission statement. I didn't know if anybody had a chance to look at it.
Yeah, I did. I got it right.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yep.
What do you guys think? Do you have anything that you want adjusted?
Let's see here.
And these were all of the ideas that we had come up with when we had our meeting and created?
Yes.
Okay.
I was hoping I got all because we had, actually I see one thing. It said, we, the NERA team, aspire to actively serve as leaders in our, do we want to say communities or community?
Community. Well, I guess it's communities because we're different.
Yeah. Different regions.
I'd say multiple.
To promote the hallmarks of PTK, but we don't have to say them because everybody knows what they are.
Mm-hmm.
These traits are essential in developing ourselves and those around us, both scholarly and as individuals.
I like that. Sounds good.
The only thing I was questioning was the word traits.
Characteristics.
That would be good. Characteristics or ideals, or I don't know, whatever works you can think would be a good word. Characteristics would work.
Yeah.
I like characteristics or ideals. It's tomato. I like them both.
I just think traits is makes me think genetics.
That's true.
How about motive?
Like
these motives are essential in developing ourselves. That might work.
Be another one.
But characteristics is good because they are. Definitely.
Okay. Hi, Susan.
Hi, how are you?
All right, how's that credit card?
Yeah, no, there was fraudulent activity, so they just canceled it.
You have got to be kidding me.
That's awful.
No.
What are people buying on you?
Netflix, Hulu, clothes.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
they should be able to track the Netflix account though, at least.
That's crazy. Those aren't really PTK related, so I think you have a case there if you go back and look at your
Yeah.
Never spent money on anything like that.
Are you renting movies on
Darn it, I couldn't get away with it.
buying those vacations and
Yeah, exactly.
oh, I don't get it how they get these credit cards these days. And it's a lot of times,
I don't know.
and it happens with the PTK credit cards often too.
Yeah, this is the second time my card has been hit.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
So I think we have a mission statement.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So we, the Nero team, aspire to actively serve as leaders in our communities to promote the hallmarks of PTK. These characteristics are essential in developing ourselves and those around us, both scholarly and as individuals.
Great.
Good.
For everybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
So now we got goals. Increase membership acceptance rates for Phi Theta Kappa to 20% or higher overall.
Is that as a region or as a chapter?
That's what we got to decide.
Okay.
Or
Didn't we do the region last year?
I think we did the region last year.
Yeah.
Actually, we did state last year. And I think when we were talking, what did we say, region? Because there are some chapters that will never get really.
Yeah, they were already.
Yeah.
They're kind of low in it. And it's harder when you have the bigger chapters versus the smaller chapters, or bigger colleges versus the smaller colleges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, but how about we say increase regional membership acceptance rates?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to specify.
Yeah.
And then the 20%. What was our outcome last year?
I'm trying to remember what we got. I know we wanted to increase. We did it by. So we went from 5,002 members to 5,483.
Okay, so 400.
But I don't know what the that was definitely an increase, but I don't know how much.
What percentage it was?
Yeah. Because they didn't give it to us right away when we were doing the goals. It's interesting. You have to ask like way ahead of time. And they were having trouble figuring it out per state until Nerd Nation or Catalyst. So I don't know if we ever really got it for the region. I'd have to take a look. So everybody feels pretty good on that one?
That seems good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what, I mean, they really want overall, I think. Is that they haven't really pushed the 20%, but that was what they really wanted. Or was it 18 before? I'm trying to remember now. 2 years ago, didn't they have that? They had their acceptance rate. I'm trying to.
They wanted 15%. They wanted 15.
Okay.
We're pushing it to 20.
Yes, we're pushing
We
it.
got this. We got this.
Yeah.
I think we got it. I'm going in as a checking out if I can look up our group, if they've updated that. Gotta get to the right spot. And profile, let's see. No, it's not giving me anything. I can find out what we had. It's taking its time loading anything at all. Yeah, all I know is wow, we're gonna be way up. In 2016, it said our number of memberships was 3,199, so about 3,200. In 2017, as of right now, we're at 2,750. So we're almost at the 2016 memberships. No, that's not right. That must be the wait a second here. Okay, so total new members in 2016 was 5,364. But it's not telling me. I'm not sure what it was for 2017 yet, because we have that one more. So right now we're at 2,758. So we're on task. We're good. We'll be pretty steady. Now we just got to work on what it is per chip, overall. I'll have to find out. I think they're going to have to do some number crunching for us because they only tell us how many memberships, not what each chapter is. So
Then we'll have to wait.
And
Have to wait for people to be inducted this semester?
Yes, that's going to be the big thing. Find out
Yes.
what we had, and then yes. Let's see. Perfect. And then so that goal will work. The next one says increase each chapter's 5-star status by 1 star, and maintain our 5-star chapters. And then bring all chapters to at least 1 star. We're close on that one.
Are we? Yeah, it's because we only had a couple that were
Yes.
without.
And last I checked, there were 3, and I know Jen reached out to one of them.
Mhm.
And that one, when I talked to them last, had already completed it.
Oh, great.
So we may be really close to having almost all of them. And then I was a really nice person the other day. I emailed Capital, and I CC'd the dean, the director of student activities, and both advisors, and said, let me know what's going on.
Any response?
No response.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
This was Capital Community College.
yeah.
That's honest. Oh my god.
So, yeah, so,
That's,
You know what?
it's not only them, it's deans now, right?
yeah, I see
Jeez.
dean, I see, because the dean of, the student dean is the one that is in charge of, it's not the academic dean.
Hmm.
And, yeah, nothing.
What's next? The president?
Yeah.
So next I'm gonna actually talk to Jim Lambella, I think, and send him a little note. So really, as of right now, okay, we have 3 that we have to hit. We have to hit Capital, we have to hit Massachusetts Bay, and we have to hit St. Vincent's. That's it.
Where's St. Vincent's?
Yeah, I don't see St. Vincent's on here.
St. Vincent's is in Connecticut, and I tried emailing the individual who's in charge of their group. He hasn't been all that active. The issue with him is he is, I believe, nursing faculty. And that can be an issue sometimes.
But they've got 1 star. All right.
So if we get those 3, so Massachusetts Bay, Capital, and St. Vincent's, we'll have no 0 chapters this year,
Good.
which would be awesome. I can get St. Vincent's. I will get it at some point.
St. Vincent's is coming up as 1 star in the book.
So
Yeah.
last year they probably were 1 star.
Okay, and they've gone down.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had to really work with him last year to try to get a couple things done, even like membership recruitment. He had no idea what he was doing.
Okay, so they're back to 0.
So I've called, left a message, and sent an email at this point. Capital, I'm going to probably have to have the help of the deans and Jim Lambella from Asnuntuck. I have never communicated with Mass Bay before. What's this? Well, how have they been, Susan?
They haven't really been very active, even from what I can remember. Maybe, years ago, a little bit active, but in the most recent years, I haven't heard much from them at all.
Actually, looking at their chapter, they only don't have a copy of the chapter bylaws on file. That's all.
Wow.
So if they have bylaws, if they can send them, that's all they have to do at this point.
Right.
And then Capital has just not done their annual report. They have reported new members. They've done 2 membership recruitment campaigns, but they just never did the report, which takes 5 minutes,
I was
literally.
gonna say the easy part.
I know.
The reporting of it.
5 minutes. And it's the same thing with St. Vincent's. They've actually reported new officers, but they haven't done their annual report yet.
Do they just not know that is like the last thing is it just like a miscommunication and then knowing that that's the final step, you think maybe?
Capital just doesn't engage very often.
Yeah.
And I know
No, they kind of have just fallen off.
so I'm hoping, if I can get, I know if we, if I can send one of the deans over there and they see them all the time. They have dean meetings like every other week or so, for some way, shape, or form reason. So I'll see if I can get them motivated. And we'll get St. Vincent's, because St. Vincent's didn't do anything even with the really much for the all academic team. I think they were the group that had somebody there, but they didn't even show up.
Right.
And that's Gargano. That's Mike Gargano. So who's our president? And I've been talking to him even. I've sent him a couple emails and communicated back and forth, and he was going to try to light a fire. So we'll see if we can get that going. But that's it. So if we can get chapter bylaws from Massachusetts Bay and then those other two to fill out the report, we'll have no 0 chapters.
Wow.
That would be awesome.
That would be really good.
And then we start again.
Yeah.
We get through the fall and then we start again. The next one's the competitive edge. We didn't really establish criteria for this one.
No.
Taking a look here. See if I can get the statistics from last year. I know the statistics went down at one point because we got the new system and then they went down.
Part of that might be because when they transferred it over, I know some people were saying it deleted everything they had previously done, so they had to restart.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people might have just said, like, I'm not going to redo it. So
Here comes. I got New England coming up. New England has a lot of people on the list. We have 18,953, but it's everybody from like 2014 on. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
That seems odd. Let's see. We probably want to look at, I'm trying to think of how I can screen this and try to.
Oh, so you said-
We could also, I could do it by membership. So if you want to do membership for the last 2 years. So let's do July 2015.
I did.
So by
No,
need something measurable, does that mean?
call Michael.
Yeah, we want to be able to see if we can increase involvement or, let's see, and I'll put it to July 1st now. Let's see what the last 2 years we've looked like. So that is not giving me what I want. That's just giving me my full roster now. Interesting. It won't give me the competitive edge for just, I don't think, New England.
Oh,
Let me see.
Oh, so that figure is the entire
Everybody.
everybody. Okay, it's not just us.
Let's see.
And that 18,953, that's the entire thing since 2014. So every year onward as well has only been 18. Okay.
Oh, here we go. 162. We have 162 that have been involved with the 5-star competitive edge.
oh, okay.
So we want to figure out from the 162 people that have actually participated in New England, how many, like, what do we want as the increase? Do we want them involved? Do we want completion? Because right now we had, I think, something about completion.
Yeah. Does that mean go through, have each? Yeah.
Go through all the way to the end.
I think that's a good idea.
So what do you guys want to say? Increase it by, like last year they had said increase participation by 10%, but do you want to increase completion by 10% or?
completion,
Okay.
definitely over participation.
Yes, because participation, they could just go in and register and you get, that's it.
Right.
So maybe increase participation, completion by 10%.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's like another 17 people.
And we could say, I mean, if people complete it by the convention, we can give out the free pins if we wanted to do that. I mean, the pins are $7 a piece.
So it'd be maybe like 20 times 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's. It's like the $7 doesn't seem like much, but if it's kind of like a reward, like you do this and then you get that when you go there.
That's right.
I like it.
Yeah. And then we would call them up on stage and reward them right there on stage in front of everybody. And
Yeah, recognition for it.
Exactly. So it's not just something that they did on the computer and got a pin for.
perfect. And we can do that at, I can put that in the newsletter. Do our goal.
That's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah, just talk it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Everybody agrees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Number 4 is increased chapter participation at the regional events. I don't know why that says RO, to at least 50% of chapter attendance.
Of last year's, you mean?
Yes. Or actually, I think it's just
Of total.
half of our chapters, yes.
Oh, okay.
That would mean we want 28 chapters involved.
Okay.
And that would be the increase by 50%. So we were only at like 14 originally.
Yeah, well, actually, so we want to bring it to half our chapters attending something. So if we had 56 chapters in total, if half of them show up, then we're...
Okay. Oh, okay. I got what you're saying.
And we have some that come to fall, some that come to spring, some come to both.
That's doable.
Okay, and I think we were...
So rather than saying increase chapter participation, why don't we say encourage chapter participation at regional events to at least 50%?
Yeah, I like that.
Chap- Yeah,
That's better. Yeah, because they don't feel like it's
because we don't want to increase. We're not talking about increasing it. We want to encourage at least 50% of the chapters to attend. Encourage chapter participation at regional events to at least 50%
Okay,
chapter attendance. Yeah.
that'll be good.
That sounds good.
All right. And then almost the last one, increase chapter participation in the Hallmark Awards applications to at least 25% of the chapters.
So are we asking for an increase
Yeah.
of 25% of our chapters, or are we saying we want at least 25% of our chapters to participate? Again, it would be rather than increase.
So we should put participation.
Well, what was participation this past year? Do we know?
Yes, I had that. Hallmark Awards, we had 31% participated. So we met that goal last year.
Okay.
So you want to increase that then?
So if we had 31%, we want to increase the
Yeah.
percentage participating.
Do we want 40%? What do you guys think?
I was thinking like 35 or 40. Well, if we already did 31, 40 doesn't seem like too big of a jump.
Yeah, that's only a
No.
couple
So again, rather than saying increase, so here's what we do. Either if you're going to say increase, we want to increase it by a small percentage because we want more than 31.
Yeah.
Or we say encourage, like we did in the first one, encourage chapter participation to at least 40%,
Yeah, we could do that. Encourage.
or to 40% of the chapters.
What do you guys
So
think?
if you wanted to do,
So
because
that,
if we said 40 divided by 31, yeah, because that, if you do it as a percent, if we write it this way, it would say increase chapter participation in Hallmark Awards applications by, it's like 1.29%.
okay. So if we say encourage participation in the Hallmark Awards to at least 40% chapter participation overall.
That's what I would say, if that's what you want to do.
I think it's cleaner too. When you say
I think so too.
it's harder to look at the numbers because it's, yeah, I think, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
I think the language is nicer personally as well. Encourage sounds better than increase.
Yeah.
Increase increase sounds robotic, like we're just a machine trying to increase something.
Yeah.
Encourage, I mean, like it has more of a like teamwork aspect to the word.
Aspect of it, yeah. I like
Unless you guys want to use another word because it says we just used encourage. We could always.
No, I think you can still use encourage.
Okay. That works for everybody?
Yep.
All right.
So encourage chapter participation Hallmark Award applications to 40%,
Overall.
right,
40% overall, yes.
And
of the
that's-
chapters overall.
And that's just like a 9% jump from what we had done last year
Yes.
to get
Which I
there.
don't think is, when you think about 56 chapters, that's not a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one was involved 50% of the chapters in the NEC4.
Yep.
So on
That's
my
good.
agenda is to have the commitment letter. That's what I have to work on this week for the NEC4, and I'm going to come up with ideas for the banner. Because if people sign as committing, then we figure we'll give them a free banner.
We'll give the chapters each a free banner.
Yes, the
Okay.
banner that says
Yep.
C4.
Mm-hmm.
This way, it's it really plays up the New England aspect to it.
Yeah, I like that. Personalizes it.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I'm in the office Tuesday. I'll send out, if anybody gets a chance to look at it, send me just a yeah, like this, don't like that. I'll update the mission statement, the goals, and I'll send the commitment letter that I have and the ideas for the banner. Unless somebody wants to design a banner.
I don't think I have time for that at the moment.
Okay.
Would, but just don't have the time.
Well, do we have a
I
banner?
just don't think I'm artistically inclined, so I don't think you'd want to see my banner.
That's my problem. Like a little bit, but
Would it be the same banner from last year, or how does it?
it would just be literally coming up with like just the top, like something that says like the C4 emblem, but then we could put like New England somehow and just, make it fancy. Everybody's going to be signing that banner that commits.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm not a graphic designer or anything like that, so it's going to be pretty simple from my aspect, but if nobody wants to jump on it.
I can, I can try it out, but I guess I'll try, but I'm not really good with art, so I can see how it goes and try to work on it with you at Nantucket if you want.
All right, I'm there all day Tuesday if you want to meet up.
Okay, I'm there 8:30 to 5, so I'll come see you during my lunch break or something like that.
Yeah, that'll work perfect, and we'll come up with something and we'll send it to everybody. Perfect.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. The only other thing we had was figuring out what you guys wanted to do for your ed forums.
Mm.
So anybody have ideas?
Is this based on the veterans theme? Is that what is, or?
Yes, that's the plan. I have to email the veteran contact again that Jody sent us. And I've already been speaking to the guy that he does the scholarships to all the higher, I think it was some Ivy schools. They sponsor, it's a handful of veterans every year from the New England, New York region. So I have him looking up as a speaker. I emailed somebody else that I had known from high school that he's a leadership motivational speaker.
Oh, okay.
I was going to see what he had, if he's good for spring or fall. I might be able to get us a good, reasonably priced speaker at some point. I've been just throwing out some speaker emails, and I was going to send everything to everybody else and see what we think.
Oh, okay. Now, is the ed forum supposed to be like instructional or motivational, or how do we want to formulate that?
We definitely want to do something on competitive edge.
Okay.
Something on the 5-star chapter plan. College project, honors and action project. And then anybody else have any scholarships would probably be a good one because the fall scholarship app.
Okay.
And then we try to have you guys do something that's unique that you might specialize in.
Okay.
So start thinking about something that if you have an idea, send it my way. Like last year, Nick did something about different aspects of leadership that he had gone to a seminar about.
Okay.
I think I
How
went
long, how long is the ed forum for? How
an
long?
hour,
I think
isn't
they're
it?
only, what, half hour, I think?
Yeah, half hour.
Okay.
Do you think of a topic or if there's a book you've read that you think would be a definite impact on somebody? Or if you want ideas, let me know. I can come up with something for you.
Okay.
Or you also can work with somebody else on that topic. It's always an idea.
Okay.
But when I send out the next email, I'll talk to Susan and we'll come up with a date as to when we want, a date for you guys to give us an idea of what you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta tell you guys, this year I'm really gonna need a lot of help with stuff for convention because our major scholarship event here at the college is being held on October 5th, which is the day before our convention.
Okay.
So I'll be hugely immersed in that. So one of the things that I'll need some help with in getting it done is the program. So that's going to be key in getting, getting nearer, getting us the college sponsor, the college participation. And then I think we set the deadline for registration is the week before, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I probably will really hold to that. And then that Monday when at the end of after the weekend I come in, I can run
Name tags and all.
name badges at that time, so I get those done out of the way, and then we can just assemble, or I can send them. Tom, you'll probably go, and I don't know yet. I mean, you maybe ask Tom to work the event by J Restaurant because we use our students to serve and to go around. So I'm not sure and it'll be up to you if you want to do that or if you want to go up on Thursday, with the rest of the team.
Okay.
So if you go Thursday with the rest of the team, what I'll do is I'll give you stuff to work on the badges to put that stuff together
Okay.
prior. It's just I know I'm going to be immersed in this Hall of Fame stuff for our major scholarship event.
And I think we're going to get info about the college fair pretty easily and pretty quickly this year. Jody has taken over all college fair information.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that.
She's already she already listed off everybody who's partaking and who she's reached out to. And I mean, I was like, wow, she's like so on top of it and there won't be any question.
Okay.
They're coming together pretty well now. I mean, NERA's taken a big, huge turn a different direction right now.
Good.
Yes. Which is awesome to hear. Excellent. So yeah, if we can start thinking about those ed forums, what you think, I mean, the standard topics, I'm sure a couple of you are pretty comfortable with certain topics. Like I bet you, Evan, you just finished competitive ed. You wouldn't mind doing that one.
I wouldn't mind doing that one. Whatever you guys throw me into, I'll be fine with. I mean, my preference would definitely be either leadership or competitive edge, but anyone's fine with me.
Okay. Tom, do you have a preference?
No, I'm just trying to think of a topic, but
I mean, I'm good with like honors in action or college project or like the promotional aspect of PTK. I feel like I'm really good at that at my school. I was like the public relations officer for promoting PTK to everybody.
I think that's going to be your special topic then.
Wonderful. I can talk about PTK.
I'll probably put you down for like public relations and how to promote on campus. That would be a perfect topic. Evan, it sounds like you would be a big one for leadership. Tom, I'll let you think about it.
Sounds good.
And then probably we'll put Evan for competitive edge. We'll look at either college project or honors in action for Sam. Tom, how are you with 5-star or scholarships?
probably 5-star.
Okay. And then we'll see what Masanvi and Jen and Johanna think. So I'll talk to them. Perfect. So we have a good start. we're going out there on August 26th. Are any of you unable to make it?
Do we know the time? Have we figured that out?
I think we were saying earlier was better, right?
Yeah, I think that's what.
That way
Yeah.
we could beat traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around like noonish, it gets bad. Get feel for that.
So I was thinking try to get there between 9 and 10, I think is what we were talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good. So we'll plan on that. We're Nira's going to be there as well, and we could probably finalize all the topics and everything for then.
Mhm.
So that gives everybody a month to really think about what they really want for the Ed Forum, maybe.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Good.
And then Tuesday, I'll work with Evan. We'll look at the banner. I'll get the commitment letter together, and I'll send out a couple more things about speakers. I just kind of sent out a whole bunch of different emails about speakers. Figured I'd tally everything together and see what we want.
Do you want me to try to reach out to, my mom just got a job at a veterans hospital.
Oh,
I know there's a gentleman there. He has like a really, really inspiring story. I'm not sure if he'd be willing to talk about it, so I could always ask him, or have her ask him.
yeah.
Should I try to reach out to them?
Yeah, that would be nice. Anybody that we can get that would potentially be able to aid, and and then you guys will have to come up with something in August or September that you want to do for the campus or at the campus. How do you want to encourage veteran awareness? So have that kind of in your mind thinking about.
Sounds good.
And we definitely have
Um,
we have the president from the Community College of Cape Cod Community College, so that was confirmed. Kate sent me that. So
You'll like John. He's fun.
Yeah. So if you send me his name, and we just need to get his bio, I could start working on the program stuff.
excellent. Yeah, I sent Kate an email and said, give me his bio and a photo so we could put it in the program. So hopefully, I don't know if
Okay.
she's traveling, but hopefully we'll get it to us soon. Excellent. Anything else anybody had?
I'm just gonna send out an email probably sometime within the next week or two. I know I sent one out previously, and I know Michelle followed up. Just with the sponsorships, I know it's hard to hear back from some of the companies, but I just want to know where we're at. We still have time, but we just want to make sure we're on pace to try to get at least some scholarships. Sponsorships, so we can supplement our cost a little bit for the convention. So I'll
Yeah.
send out another reminder on that within the next week or two.
Just out of curiosity for Tom or Evan, are either of you having any luck with trying to get through to people? Because I feel like I'm just getting like stonewalled at every turn that I take.
Well,
It's really, you can go first, Tom.
well, a lot of the people, companies that I had, I went online and I filled out the application.
Mm-hmm.
It says it'll take, like 6 weeks,
Yeah.
for them. So I don't know if they're going to actually respond, or not. But I did talk to one person who is, in event planning at Focus Foods, and they said that they were actually in PTK, and they said that they would see what they could do. So I could follow up with her. But sometimes it's hard to get a human, or even, get a phone number to actually to talk to someone to see if they're actually going to say yay or nay on.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I've kind of been stopped at finding names and email addresses, but once I actually try to get a real like CEO or phone number or something like that, it's like they disappear.
See, I'm
Yeah.
having the same issue. It's the same issue. Like it's a very impersonal experience. Like all the applications, it's not meetings. It's not not even a phone call. It's like, hey, here's this web address. Go fill out an application. They'll get back to you.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what it is. It's not like you even talk to anybody necessarily. It's like they're instructed almost instantaneously to give you hey, here's the application. They'll get back to you. That's about it.
I've got like 4 of these that I've printed out and I'm filling out currently, but that's where I'm at. But like you said, it's one of those, like, you get we'll fill this out and we'll maybe get back to you in 4 to 6 weeks pertaining to an answer.
No, I was able to get through to someone to fax some information to Five Guys.
Oh,
Okay.
So I think a fax is maybe better than computer thing, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I heard back from GE and I heard back from Dunkin' Donuts, and they both said sorry, but can't help. With the 99, I'm still waiting to hear back from them. And Honeydew, I was told to like just try to find the individual franchise owner and try to contact them. So I went in there and talked to them, but they, being the individual franchise owner, don't have enough money on their own to provide something for us. So it's been, like I said, kind of stonewall every turn I take.
no.
McDonald's is the same way. McDonald's is the same way, where it's you go to your local branch and see if they can provide something, but probably they only give you like a gift card or some kind of small.
Yeah, and a lot of them too are saying that they do not provide in-kind donations. I'm like, all right.
And Johanna asked me if, because she was going to send out some information to a couple places, she was just wondering if we covered postage. I said, yeah, no problem. If you end up needing to mail something or whatever, just let me know.
Okay.
We can definitely, reimburse you guys for postage.
Cool.
Just make sure one thing though, Sam, like I heard you say one thing about someone saying something about donation. Just make sure, like, if they try to throw a donation at you, say no, it's not a donation, it's a sponsorship package. Like, outline like what they're getting for it. It's not like you give us money and like nothing happens, we go away. It's like there's different sponsorship packages. There's different levels of them. This is what. I just don't want them to think like, oh, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I forwarded them the different forms that Michelle had given me as well when I sent out the emails, and still got the same response. Yeah.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Hopefully 1 or 2 do come through is the plan, is the hope.
So like I said, but it's still, so I have the request forms for the 99, for the Patriots, for Cumberland Farms. I have a couple questions for Michelle that I probably won't ask you while we're being recorded on a Zoom call for like tax information and stuff, but yeah, so I do have that. I just need to, it's a matter of getting those numbers from you.
Absolutely. And if anybody else needs those, I do have the tax exempt numbers.
Okay.
The
Great,
tax numbers, so I can send that.
Wonderful. Yeah, so I can actually probably just forward you these as well, just to give you the different sections that I need answers for.
Absolutely. Send them right along and I'll get you all that info.
Great. All right, so I've got that going. And like I said, still hopeful. It's just,
Yeah.
you just got to push.
Yes. Yeah, I have all the EIN number and all that stuff. So.
Okay, great. Because, some of these questions are asking, I'm like,
Gotcha. Does anybody have anything else?
Not at the moment, no.
Awesome.
I think I probably need the EIN number too, if I could get it. Yeah.
So I'll send it to all of you guys.
Okay.
Business mission and goals. I'll send that too.
Mhm.
Excellent. We've got a good start. We've got our mission. We got our goals. Excellent. Looks good.
We're working.
Awesome.
So enjoy your next month for the remainder of the summer. I'll be sending stuff along.
Wonderful.
Excellent. All right, guys. Have a great day.
Thanks. You
All
too.
right.
You as well.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.